Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing, and please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Yeah, I made a live reaction video to the decision of this fight. You could go check that out over at the channel. I think it was the last video I made prior to this video. And yeah, like I mentioned in that live reaction video, I missed the first few rounds. If you guys don't know, I live in the US. This event started at 5 in the morning. I started watching the event and I fell asleep. And then it's a good thing my wife came home around 9, and that woke me up because I was in the living room watching the event, but I fell asleep. And my wife woke me up, and then I was like, oh shit, it's already round 4. And you know, I started watching from then. And based off what I saw, I thought Jai OPETAIA was doing a very good job moving around, boxing, fighting from a distance, picking shots from a distance, hurting Mairis Briedis from a distance. You know, basically just boxing from a distance and not allowing Briedis to come in and work on him. But as the fight went on, as the fight went towards those later rounds, Briedis was starting to get more success in the inside, getting in the inside. Obviously, as the fight goes on, OPETAIA'S feet aren't as fresh as they were early on in the fight. So Briedis was finally getting some success in the last few rounds, and he was able to hurt OPETAIA. I think it was round number 10 where he wobbled him, and I was like, bro, because there was like a minute left, and I was like, oh man, can OPETAIA pull? Can he survive? But he did pull it off. He ended up surviving. He got hurt again in the last round. OPETAIA showed a very good chin, I would say. He showed a world-class chin, a chin that can take the power of Mairis Briedis, who going into this fight was arguably the best cruiserweight. He was more tested. He was the winner of the tournament, or the latest World Boxing Super Series tournament. Not the first one. He lost the first one to Usyk. But yeah, he was way more tested compared to Jai OPETAIA. Hence why I chose Briedis to win this fight going into it. But I was rooting for Jai OPETAIA. Briedis has just been a big disappointment the past couple years, just chasing a Jake Paul fight. And for OPETAIA to pull it off, man, I'm so happy. I'm so happy he pulled it off. Judges had it pretty close, though. I mean, they ended up giving it to OPETAIA. I think 2 judges had it 116, 112, and 1 judge had it 115, 113. Those are really close scorecards. But in the end, in my opinion, based off what I've seen of the fight, Jai OPETAIA won. So big congrats to Jai, remaining undefeated, 22-0, 17 wins coming by way of knockout TKO. I don't know if there's a rematch clause. If there is, we might end up seeing a rematch. But yeah, it's a very good win for Jai OPETAIA. Australia gets another world champion. They lost one recently with George Kambosos losing to Devin Haney, but they ended up getting one here with Jai OPETAIA. As for Mairis Briedis, he suffers his second loss in his pro career. Not the end of the world, but at the age of 37 years old, you can question, like, maybe before the time caught up to him or what. But yeah, that's what he gets for chasing Jake Paul. Oh man, yeah, he should, instead of focusing on Jake Paul, he should focus on the guys in his division. I guess the Ring Magazine belt, is that gonna go to OPETAIA too? I'm not sure. But yeah, definitely Jai OPETAIA is gonna be recognized as one of the top 10s in the cruiserweight division now after this win. It's a very, very good win from Jai OPETAIA. So yeah. And the Briedis broke his nose too. It was a bloody fight. Very good fight. And if you haven't seen it, you can watch it on ESPN Plus here in the States. You can watch the replay on ESPN Plus. I got a wedding to go to. I thought this fight was gonna be a little later, but I completely forgot. Australia is just 12 hours. I think it's like 12 hours. You guys are 12 hours ahead, I think. But yeah, I'm just happy I was able to watch it because I gotta go to a wedding later, so I gotta get ready for that right now. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching, and like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.